So everyone, this is Henry. For today, for Yu-Gi-Oh fans, today I'm going to be opening up one of the new Yu-Gi-Oh structure decks, which is Yugi Muto, the structure deck. It's quite small though when I first saw it. So that came out a few like last week or the week before. That I'm quite happy that it's released now. So the cards in it it's crazy and it's really good reprints. And some of the cards I've not seen for a while, so I'm looking forward to opening this. So it's quite small. This is what it looks like, and then see there's a full list of it. So and I like the cover the cover of it as well. So but yeah, let's get to it anyway. So we're going to be opening it, see what it's like inside. So see, as you can see, okay. So this is what it looks like here. That's the full deck of it. So, well, the box of it that is. So we're just going to be opening this. So the reason I'm opening it at the bottom, because I get told that if you open it on top, it's hard to try and get the cards out on top of it. So, but it's better if you just open it down the bottom. And I was like, okay. So I think it's one of my friends who plays Yu-Gi-Oh that told me that. So, so I'm going to be trying to open it down the bottom and see if that's true. Yes, it is. It is true. It's because of the way there's at least something stuck inside it with no reason. So, but that's madness. So yeah, that's the one here. Okay, and then we've got the rule book, which is it's quite small, simple, easy with the rule book. Just tell you like about the summoning and stuff, and life points and all that stuff, pendulum, random stuff as well. So that's what pretty much what it looks like anyway. So it's quite simple with the small rule book, and also we've got the list, the card list for the full deck as well, so we'll get that into it. So that's a full list here. You got the playmat, so what I'm going to be opening it and show you what the playmat looks like. It's really interesting. If it was a rubber playmat, I would be happy if it was. I mean, so it would have been nice. But this is what it looks like here. That's pretty nice though. Actually, I like the new Valkyrian card as well. So that's pretty interesting, and the new Dark Magician as well. So. But that's pretty cool though. So that's what it looks like with the playmat as well. So, and also that you've got the guides and stuff. Well, the combo guides for the deck as well, and you've got the cards that it'll be good for this set. Well, for the to run the better deck for that. So that's what it looks like. So that's not too bad. But it's pretty interesting though. You know, because I heard that when the new ones came out, and they brought some of the old school ones and some of the new reprints, I was quite interested by it. So, but yeah, that's what it looks like anyway. The guide of it, so that's what it looks like. So they've changed so much though. Is that, you know, they usually do like a separate thing, but they've totally changed it. Okay, so let's go to opening this deck now. So see what it looks like. So I'm looking forward to see what it looks like. Because I have no idea. I know most of the cards, but not on the new ones yet. So, as you can see, we've got the new Valkyrian fusion. So it's called Empyrean and Magnum. The support conductive battle bot. That's what it's called. So it's quite interesting though. So, but obviously it's a new Valkyrian. I would say the fusion. That's the first ever they made. So. You basically need to fuse Valkyrian, the Magnawar, and then the Berserkin, the Magna Warrior. So that might be one of the new ones. So I'm going to set that to it. So I'm setting aside, and then that's one of the new ones, Berserker. Yeah, that's the one of the new ones. Berserkin, the Magna Warrior, as it's called. So that's quite interesting. Obviously, you need to fuse that with Valkyrian. So that's quite interesting though, to be honest. The attacks and defense is not too bad. The ability is crazy. Obviously you need to send the other 3 new Magna Warriors to the grave if you have them in your hand or field to summon that. So that's the only way, I think. So I wish I could read more if the ability. I think it's the same as the Valkyrie and Magna Warrior, the same ability. So that's interesting. That's ultra rare. For the 3 new ones, we have the new Magna Warriors. Obviously this one. It's called Alpha, the Electromagnetic Magnet Warrior. So that's basically its Alpha, very much. And then we've got Beta as well. So Beta, the Electromagnetic Warrior. So that's pretty cool. And we've got Gamma, the Electromagnetic Warrior. So that's the 3 new ones. So these 3 are totally. I like the designs they made. and it looks gorgeous actually. These 3 different ones. It's quite interesting to build up a new Magna Warrior deck. So basically, I'm going to try and get more of these to build a deck actually, because I actually love them. They're quite interesting as well. So there's those ones are 5 new ones, which I loved. I actually really enjoyed these kind of new reprints and the new sets they're releasing. So it's quite interesting. I don't know if they played it in the anime series, to be honest. Well, Yugi Muto, that is. So, but I'll be surprised if they do. So that's all the holos from that point. For the commons, it's getting really interesting, which is Kuribon as well. So that's a new Kuribo card. So it's quite interesting. I like it feels like he's like in heaven, that Kuribo. So that's quite interesting. We've got Valkyrian, the Magna Warrior. I'll show you the commons anyway. So Alpha, the Magna Warrior. Beta, the Magna Warrior. Gamma, the Magna Warrior. And the new one, we've got Dark Magician. I wish that was holo actually, because this one, it would be so nice if it was holo right now for this one. Because I can't believe that's in common, and especially that new version of it. I think some people will be after this actually really badly, because obviously the artwork. Because obviously building Dark Magician decks and stuff. That's quite interesting though, but if it was holo, I would definitely keep that, but since it's in common, I have to keep it because, just in case if they're going to reprint the new ones, the same one, different rarity maybe, just in case in the near future. We've got other ones. We've got Dark Magician Girl, Buster Blader, Drax Knight, Queen's Knight, and King's Knight. So they've got 3 knights here. Barfomant, Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, not just Celtic Guardian. We've got Giant Soldier of Stone, Kuribo, they bring back, which is great. Skull Dark Magician, Skull White Magician, and Twin-Headed Behemoth, which is unexpected. I don't know why the Yu-Gi one obviously will have this in this deck. I don't know why. I thought it would be Kaiba would have that. But that's quite interesting that they had. So that's all the monsters they've got, but I like the monsters that they add in it. It's quite interesting. They brought back some of the old ones. For spells, we've got the new one. It's a new field spell called Magnetic Field. So that's pretty cool. I think it's to do with the Magnet Warriors, like the new ones and the old ones. So I actually like that. If you're building a proper Magnet Warrior deck, I'll probably end up running 3 of them. 3 of these actually, because they're quite interesting, because obviously it's a good field spell, to run things like just I think something to do with controlling, special summoning and all that stuff, so prevent not being destroyed actually as well, so that's pretty cool. So, but I will probably build a Magna Warrior deck at some point and to have a look about it, I just have to rethink about it and see how well it will run. And then the next thing, we've got a new spell card called Dark Magic Infinites. So that's a quick play spell card, so that's something to do with Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, something to do with it. So that's pretty cool. You only can activate this once per turn, so that's pretty interesting. I'll only probably end up running 1 or 2 of this, So, but it's quite interesting. I like the card of it, and then even the artwork as well. So, but yeah, I'll probably end up have a look at this and see what I think, and then see if I can run it properly as well for the deck at some point. And the other ones, we got Dark Magic Attack, Dark Magic Curtain, Mystic Box, Swords of Availing Light, Spell Shattering Arrow, Polymerization, which is great. I'm happy that they're bringing more polymerizations eventually. But if it was a different artwork, I would be more than happy. If it was a common different artwork, I would be happy. I know they kept bringing this one so many times, but because it's so common and so easy, and it's so basic, this card as well. Next one, we've got Defusion. I haven't seen Defusion for a long time getting reprinted, but this one's, I think that's the first time me seeing it actually, because I don't remember the last time when it was reprinted. Some people are after Defusion nowadays, so that I'm keeping that, so because just in case, because I'm running out of Defusions in a moment. We've got Swords of Concealing Light, so that's been a while for reprinted, and the new one I've not seen getting reprinted was Attack of the Moon. That, because I remember this one used to be a super rare, but I'm quite surprised that they brought that back for some reason. It's something to do with obviously the rock types, so obviously it would be work with Magna Warriors. So I'm surprised that they brought that back, because I wasn't even sure how the combos with the Magna Warriors to run for the decks and stuff, and then now they brought this back, so that's quite interesting. So I'm hoping they bring more good stuff, reprints. So that's all the spells. So it was pretty interesting with the spell cards, but I'll probably have a look at it. I'll probably have a wee look and see what I think, and then see what cards I can run for the decks as well. So for trap cards, this is interesting, right? We've got a new ones called Magnet Conversions. Conversions, I think it's called. So that's pretty new trap card. This obviously is for the Magnet Warrior. Is either level 3 or 4 below Magnet Warrior. So pretty much. Something to do with special summoning requirement, so that's pretty cool actually. So I'll probably end up running 3 of these, just bringing them back from the graveyard and summoning the big guy pretty much. so yeah, that's pretty cool though. They brought this back. Well, they made this card, so that's pretty cool. Totally brand new, because I'm looking because I remember the last time when I built a Magnet Warrior deck one time. It's hard to try and get trying to run the deck. It's hard to try and run a deck properly nowadays, because I wanted the new Magnet Warrior support, and then now they brought the couple of new ones now, so I'm quite happy. For other traps, we've got Magician's Circle, Mirror Force, Magic Cylinder, Soul Rope, which is brand new reprint because I've been waiting for ages. Rock Bombardment, so that's the new one. So that's because I remember that one used to be a rare, and sometimes it's hard to get this one nowadays, but now eventually they reprinted it, so because that'll be good for my rock decks, other ones I used to play. So that's all the traps that they have. So it's not a lot of traps they made in this one. So but the best, the surprising one the most would be the fusions, which I'm going to show you now. So which is great. It's called I'm going to show you some of the ones now. Arcana Knight Joker. That's the new reprint of the new artwork. So because I don't remember the last time they made a reprint for him. Because I remember the first one, first one came out, the old artwork. It was rare one time, so, but I'm glad that they brought this back. If it was a shiny holo, I'd say, I would be more than happy if it was. But since it's a common, it's just like, oh, but it's still good. I mean, I could still run it. You know what I mean? Because obviously I love the artwork stuff. So that's that. And then they brought Dark Paladin, which is great. They keep bringing more reprints of common of these, man. It's going to cut the price, man. Whoever got the holo of that version yet. So, and also we got Chimera, the flying mythical beast. So that's easy, which is great. And we've got another new reprint card. It's a new Buster Blader fusion. So that's what it looks like here. It's Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. So that's completely brand new, common now. So I remember the previous sets, the packs. I can't remember what other he's set from, but his rarity is completely different. I'm not sure which rarity it was. I think from the other previous packs, but I get told it's quite good. Some people have been playing the Buster Blader deck. I heard. I think it was like 2 or 3 people I heard. They're playing the deck and then building it. So that's quite interesting. So, but yeah, I'm going to end up keeping this one because obviously I'm going to have a look at this card and see what I think, and then see if I can try and run the deck with this. So, but yeah, that's all the deck, the structure deck for Yugi. It's quite interesting though, but I like the Magnet Warriors though, to be honest. But it's quite interesting though. If you're going to build if you're like a Yugi Muto fan of this kind of deck and stuff, if you want to run a better deck with this one, I would run 3 of them, because obviously if you want to build a proper Dark Magician deck, or you want to build these kind of new Magnet Warriors, all the old and new Magnet Warrior deck, a proper one, and yeah, Dark Magician, and then the new Buster Blader as well. So that's a 3 recommendations in order to build a proper deck as well. So I would definitely buy 3 of those, and then that's how you build a better deck with them. So I know it's not very strong, but it's still 50-50. You might win, might lose, depending on how you run it, and then depending on how the cards you add in as well. So, but it's quite interesting though. But it's not as bad, I would say. It's not like officially really good. I would say 50-50 on them. So, but yeah, I like the cards anyway. So it's just the artwork, because I really love. and then I don't want the rarity is quite surprising as well. So, but yeah, I'm going to end up keeping all these cards because I need to I want to have a have a wee read of them and then see what I think, and then see what cards I'll end up running for the decks and stuff. So it's quite interesting though. But yeah, you can get it from the shops anywhere, and then you can get it from online. It's quite cheap as well. So it's like roughly about £7 or £8 roughly. So, but it's £7 or £8 I think. I'm sure. But it's quite easy anyway. It's not as bad as well. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this anyway. So please subscribe, like, and comment. See what you think about this deck as well. So, but if you're not sure what it looks like, this is what it looks like. So it's quite small, but it's like a kid's box pretty much for the players and stuff. So for the kids, that is. So, but if you want to build a really good deck for this one, I would definitely buy 3 of them. You probably get 50 chance of winning. Depending which deck you're running, like I said, like Magnum Warrior deck, and the Buster Blader deck, or the Dark Magician deck. So that's the only 3 options I can see for this format, for this deck format, that is. So that's what it looks like. So yeah, see what you think about the cards and stuff. So and I'll probably catch you in the next video for, was it the Settle Kyber video as well some point soon. So I'm gonna have to check the cards and see what I think about it. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.